Are you a first-time homebuyer? Because if you are, this is 6 home buying mistakes you need to avoid when purchasing a home. Coming up next. Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Larissa Yoon here, realtor with eXp Realty here in Drumheller, Alberta, aka, yes, you know it, dinosaur capital of the world. And in today's video, we are discussing 6 home buying mistakes you need to avoid when purchasing a home. Understanding how to avoid these said buyer mistakes will ultimately help to streamline the home buying process and save you a lot of headache and frustration. And you know what they say, failing to plan is planning to fail. But before we get into the video, please be sure to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell if you haven't already, and follow me on Instagram at Loden Living for more real estate content just like this. Let's begin with mistake number 1, failing to get pre-approved before the home buying process begins. The home buying process actually begins with your mortgage specialist at your bank of choice or with a licensed mortgage broker who has access to various lenders on the market. A pre-approval is a formal application that you do up with your mortgage specialist to help you find a lender that will take you on as their client prior to the purchase of real estate. Getting pre-approved will determine how much you can spend and lock in an interest rate for up to 4 months. Think of getting pre-approved as your treasure map, and this map will lead you towards your home. Ultimately, by getting pre-approved, you will have a set budget to work with, which will streamline the home search process and streamline which homes to actually see in person. Getting pre-approved will also help you with the confidence and security to make an offer on a home you really like. Number 2, not accounting for additional expenses outside the cost of your mortgage loan. We all know that buying a home can be one of the biggest financial investments you will ever make in your lifetime. And there are additional expenses outside the mortgage loan you take out that you need to account for. These costs are better known as your closing costs and also includes your down payment, your deposit with your purchase offer, a home inspection if you're getting one, which can range from $500 to $800 depending on how big the home is. It can also include title insurance, property tax adjustments, and of course your legal and lawyer fees. If you want more information about these specific closing costs, I have a separate video dedicated to these costs and I will link it in the cards above. So be sure to watch that after you finish watching this video. Number 3, not exploring government incentives or programs. In Canada, we have what is called the HBP or Home Buyers Plan. Now this plan may not apply to everyone because 1, you need to be a first-time home buyer, and 2, you need a RRSP or Registered Retirement Savings Plan. This program allows those who are eligible to withdraw $35,000 tax-free from their RRSP to go towards the down payment on a resale home or a qualifying new built home. And with this, you have to pay back the funds you withdraw within 15 years. And besides this program, be sure to reach out to your mortgage specialist or mortgage broker to ask them if there are any other eligible programs or incentives that you may qualify for. Number 4, not building up a strong credit score. You've probably heard about this many times before, but it is really important, especially if you are planning to finance the purchase of your home. Even if you have a wonderful, secured job and lots of money in the bank accounts, but you have a not so strong credit score, you still may not be approved for your mortgage funds. The reason is because your credit score is essentially your risk score. Your credit score is what the banks and the lenders are looking at. This is your risk assessment, and by checking your credit, the banks and lenders can see whether you are financially responsible and whether they should take you on as a financial risk. Number 5, having unrealistic expectations. Listen, if you are a first-time home buyer, you may not be able to immediately purchase the home of your dreams, and that's okay. For example, if you are a young couple, you may not need that 2-story home with 5 bedrooms, 4 baths, and all the bells and whistles. You might need to start off with a 2-bedroom bungalow and work your way up the property ladder. Look at buying a home as a 5-year investment. You want to make sure that this home meets the current lifestyle standards and expectations that you have, and you want to make sure that this purchase of a home is not a financial burden or too much of a financial risk for you. Your first home may not be your forever home, and that's okay. As long as you start to get yourself into the real estate market slow and steady, slow and steady, you'll be able to work your way up and eventually be able to purchase that bigger home when the time is right or when you really need to make that big move. Number 6, not being decisive or even trying at all. If you really like a home, chances are there are other potential buyers who like that home too. In the worst case scenario, not being decisive or even being scared to make an offer can lead you to missing out on a home you really like. And listen, even if a home is a little bit out of your price range, it doesn't hurt to try and make an offer that you are comfortable with, as long as you make the effort to try, because you never know what could happen. The seller might just accept your offer, but you won't know unless you try. Well, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you got value from it. If you did, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. If you have purchased a home before, let me know in the comments down below what mistakes you made in the past when purchasing a home, because I would love to know. Don't forget to share this video with your family and friends, subscribe and hit that notification bell if you haven't already, and follow me at Instagram at Loden Living. And until next time, I will see you all in the next video. Bye friends.